do that.
I'd say bros before hoes, because that's how it goes, bros before hoes. But when there's pussy on the line, Chris, David, Imi, Luke, they're like that. Gagging for it. They can smell it in the air.
It's 2 a.m. and Chris and Tracy are off to Starski's to catch a sneaky peek of Greg.
Give her a kiss.
They'll be secretly watching from the manager's office just above the main dance floor.
Oh, he's got someone on his back.
Being so close means the parents can watch live camera pictures on a screen.
Smile for the camera. We're upstairs, we can see you. If only he knew. Where's he going?
He's telling that's not a good look with a tungsten.
That's not a good look, that's it. Greg, that's not dancing, that's groping. I mean, they're probably, oh my word, here we go, it's tongues again. If you knew Daddy was watching you. Greg's, leave a bum alone. Oh, he's outside the door. He's just out there. You can literally go out and touch him. Yeah, it's got... Bloody hell, that's close. It would be so easy for the manager to walk in through the door, open it up, and then blow the whole thing.
At 4 a.m, Chris and Tracy leave the boys to it and head to bed.
I think Gregson said he'd putting girls away. Of course, there's going to be a bit of pride, isn't there? Because that's my boy. Yeah. He's obviously learnt something from me. I can't believe what time it is.
Good time we get to bed with you at 5 o'clock.
It's day 4, and the parents meet up to see what else the boys got up to last night.
Nervous?
Well, apprehensive, yes. Nervous, no.
Yeah, I would like to spend more time with my dad and get to know him a bit better. Maybe when he retires fully, I might have that opportunity to take more time with him, go out and to flat football games, or go out to take him to rugby because he really likes watching rugby.
Thank you, David.
What a little star.
That's exactly
Lovely.
what
Bless him.
I've said on camera. We work different hours. I work 60 hours a week. He works maybe 70 hours a week. And we just, I would say growing apart. We do talk, but yeah.
Just don't get
I just.
But it's nice that he recognises why.
That,
so it's not a blame thing. He recognises that you're having to work your
put the hours in to get the money.
To get by.
Yeah.
Can you just say sorry to Greg? What? For last night? He's been really stubborn, I know that, but I was very, very drunk last night, but it's nothing compared to what he's done much worse probably, so... Yeah, I'm sorry about last night.
But as you say, well, as they say, actually, he's the first one to play jokes and stuff on other people, so...
Oh, yeah. Greg probably does get his own way a fair amount. And I guess the fact that the sort of family split and things probably don't help that.
They do basically get whatever they want. They don't... It's not rigid. You know, they do their school, they do their home stuff, their homework, whatever else, but... Whenever he wants to go out, he goes out. It's not a big favour to come to his dad to do what he wants because he does what he wants his own. So, as he said, he's spoiled.
All right then.
Yeah, Dave, right. I dare you, take your shirt off, take your shorts off, run all the way to the bottom, all the way back just in your boxers.
Piece of cake. Even I'd do that. In boxers.
Oh, he don't keep his boxers on. That's not fair.
Totally naked. That's not a dare.
It's not, is it?
No.
I think the worry I have a bit more with the youngsters is that sometimes they do things which maybe put themselves in a bit more danger. Because Greg probably takes things further than I used to. He's gone to the next level.
I mean, things like this tombstone and jumping off cliffs into shallow water. No, I never knew that in my day, but now it seems to be right.
Yeah.
I don't dissuade them from doing things because I always think you want to have experienced things in life. And I've always played tricks and silly games on the boys, I always have done.
Unfortunately, being a nurse, I have actually looked after some poor guy who, well, this I wouldn't actually call, I suppose it is a prank. He had his drink spiked, obviously didn't realise, don't know what it was with, but he thought he could fly, and he's on the sort of like 25th floor of this apartment building, climbed on the balcony, trying to fly, and dropped, like a stone obviously, into the swimming pool, and he's paralysed. Greg was on his own, and I'm just thinking, supposing he'd mind-swept a drink that had been spiked. No, I seriously think that David would not do mind-sweeping because he'd think it was dirty. He'd think it wasn't because obviously other people have been drinking out the glasses and possibly spitting in them, I don't know. He'd think it was dirty. He'd think it was beneath him to not buy himself a drink. How cheap could you be to have to mind? I don't think, no, that wouldn't enter his concept, that wouldn't enter his world.
You're right there.
No.
But as usual, Greg's dad is more relaxed about risky behaviour.
The chances are I'm not going to stop that one, and it may happen from time to time, but I can't get overly hung up on it.
It's 4 p.m. and Paul and Sue are heading off on their first lone spy mission.
Do you want to go up and see how high it is?
Paul, go up there.
In just a few minutes, David and Chris will be bungee jumping 200 feet above Ayia Napa.
Well, those rocks are very close to the surface. No.
But just as they're having their doubts, David arrives and Mum and Dad have to hide away in a porter cabin.
Jumping today?
What's it do?
2 of you?
We're planning on going naked, if that's okay.
Well, it is actually free. Go naked.
Go naked as well, Dave.
Oh, naked.
Do it naked, mate.
Just do it, mate.
I can imagine Chris actually doing it
Well,
naked.
Chris is obviously doing it naked.
Because he's quite happy to flash his bits.
Come on in, naked boy.
Oh, that is high.
Oh my God, by the way.
What if he shits himself on the way down?
That's fucking horrible, mate. Whoa!
I never realised he had 2 tattoos.
3, 2, 1, go!
Everything's dangling.
Oh my God. That is scary. Like,
Watch out.
Dave, watch how high it is as well.
The nerves are kicking in now a little bit. It's like, do-do, 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 do-do.
Reality's setting in.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's realising how it is.
My brother. Hands on the handrails. Toes right on the edge, please.
He could say, I don't want to do it.
Swallow dive.
Beautiful swallow dive, I'm going to say it.
That's probably the best thing. Yeah, it is. I was a bit of a pussy at the beginning.
Better than sex.
Yeah, I'll say better than sex, probably. Well, actually, depends how shit your sex life is, isn't it?
And then to add to Sue's nerves, David decides to call his mum.
Mum, make a guess what I've just done. Make a guess.
I'm in the middle of a museum at the moment. I can't talk really loudly.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Banana boating.
No, bungee jump. It was honestly the best thing I've ever done in my life. It was such a good feeling. Chris did it naked as well. Mum's laughing. She's in the museum, she can't really talk like that all day. See you later then. Love you all too.
Okay, love you, mate.
Adam.
Bye.
Okay.
Well, I think
say?
he was about there, thinking about when we spoke to him.
Yeah.
Looking at the pictures, so
Yeah.
15 metres away. But he was, as you say, 2 or 3 metres past us twice.
Yes.
Walking in and walking out.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it had knocked on the door, been inquisitive.
I was so thinking that Chris was going to think that was the toilet and try and open the door. And I think, please, I hope to God somebody's locked this door behind us and he can't get in because otherwise we're going to be, our whole
great.
cover's going to be blown. But
It was
yes.
absolutely great.
Yeah, very funny.
To do that, and know we got away with it.
After yet more drinking, the rugby lads hit the strip. The boys soon reach Pirates Bar, where they're quick to try out the main attraction. And they all seem to be getting on without any arguments.
Right, we need to go back in there. We've got some Jaegers waiting. Jammers, mate, we've got 3 Jaegers waiting in the club. We've got 3 Jaegers in there.
Greg's promise of free Jaeger bombs, a potent mix of Red Bull and Jägermeister, goes down a treat with his mates. And while they wait outside, Greg gives their drinks to the girls.
Annihilated.
And it's not long before divisions in the group start to grow.
Well, we have a problem.
I don't know what's happening.
What time is it? What's happening?
What's your
Because as
problem?
much as I love Gregory Salmon, he's a giant douchebag.
I actually like it more when he's not here, that's the problem.
Literally, he said to us, 3 Jaegers. He fucks off some ugly tart and leaves us with leftover fish bowls. I don't even want to drink this, but I'm going to. Because I'm thirsty. Very sore throat.
Here's Greg Bellend. There's a giant swat.
Where's your burger, douchebag?
Where's our 3 Jaeger bombs?
Where's our 3 Jaeger ones?
I was have mine, so I was going to get you one.
I know.
Where's ours?
I know. She's not here because there's no 3 Jaeger bombs.
You're an idiot.
All there is
Where'd you get fish bowls from?
I found it on the table. That's where I got it from.
Manhood.
Can I have a little bit of my fish bowl that I just paid for? No, you can fuck off.
The Blackpool boys are getting on a bit better and trying to get drunk quicker by eyeballing vodka.
Eyeball it.
With the girls they met last night. Eyeballing vodka is dangerous and can severely damage your eyesight. And it has also left the boys blissfully unaware of the new arrivals on the strip.
No, it's got a great atmosphere, actually.
Tonight, both sets of parents are joining forces to observe their sons at a foam party at Club Ice.
The worrying thing is we don't know where the boys are, or we don't know. They're supposed to be close, but could be any one of these places.
Just as the parents go undercover in the kitchen, David and his mates arrive out front.
That's David. I recognise the shorts.
Oh, he's got a posse.
He's got a posse. Oh, yeah. Have we got girls?
With Greg barely talking to his mates, the rugby lads aren't exactly a team.
He hasn't got a clue on dancing, has he?
No. A lot of blokes don't.
That's it, girls. Go for it.
I do not. Well, I don't understand it at all.
2 girls having a bit of fun, so lucky.
Jamie's absolutely covered in it.
20 points to this guy right here. Say, sit down, 2 inches.
Well, I don't quite get what's...
Oh.
It's just.
It's Greg's
He's got,
with
like, that
he's
little
got the
band.
band around his head, hasn't he?
Can't see David.
I still don't get what's going on here. Perhaps I'm thick.
Greg doesn't seem to be particularly.
With anybody, just.
But he doesn't seem to be particularly happy either. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just drifting around his own little world, isn't he?
There's a lot going on though, isn't it? And it's not actually centred around him.
Looks almost as if he's planning a getaway there.
I've had enough of this. Let's go.
Yes.
Don't know how much discussion there was about it. It looked like Greg's did look as if he was getting a bit bored with it for a while.
I
After
got
a
that
while.
impression.
He didn't seem happy.
No.
Really happy at only one stage. He didn't want to join in the party game. He sat up and even was called a fat bastard and still didn't join in.
Just walked off.
Yeah.
But he never has really joined in with the games type thing. I mean, he got away with that, a slack face there.
Yes. Yeah. But he does it in such a cheeky manner.
There we are. That's our doorway, wasn't it, back there?
Yeah, looks like it.
So they're only just outside the door there. Yeah, there we go.
That's very clever.
That's the bar we came through. Yeah.
That's very clever.
Oh, this is cool now. It's nice and warm.
It's 4 a.m. before the Blackpool boys finally leave Club Ice, allowing our undercover parents some fun of their own before they head back to the hotel.
Lovely.
Despite a late night, both sets of parents are keen to watch their kids' candid moments one last time. First up, it's Greg.
It's lick the chocolate off the biscuit.
Lick chocolate off the biscuit.
Yeah.
And the girl's got to suck the chocolate off the biscuit, and the guy was saying no biting.
It's another typical British
It's
abroad
it
sexual
is.
innuendo game.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. I'm going to say it's very hard if the biscuits are being kept in the fridge.
I think Dad knows that I'm a bit of a prankster and that I go out drinking a lot and things like that, but
I think he could understand that, because I know when he was a boy, he was similar to me. He used to go out on the lash every weekend and stuff like that. So he's told me so many stories, which is probably a bad idea because it's made me more like it. But
Despite seeing the boys' antics, Chris doesn't think they need to change their risk-taking behaviour.
There's a side of you sometimes that sees things and you think, yeah, good boy.
Yeah.
Well